Hi everybody, our story theme this week, carrying on from our traditional tales and fairy tales learning theme this term, is Little Red Riding Hood. So I have actually got my wolf here, I've got Grandma there, they look like they're good friends in my story basket there. I've got Red Riding Hood's basket, and I've also got Red Riding Hood's cape as well, that she wore when she went to Grandma's house. Now, this story is a little bit different from the one I read to you last week. I wonder if you can tell what the differences were, because this one's by Nick Sharratt and Stephen Tucker. I think Stephen Tucker did all the illustrations and Nick Sharratt was the author of this book. There's another one with flaps. There we go. So Little Red Riding Hood's mum said, "Your gran has been on the phone. She's feeling rather poorly and she's had a little moan. So would you be a sweetheart, pop over right away and take the shopping with you? It'd really make her day." So there's her basket, and inside her basket it's got some strawberry jam and some apples. And, oh no, that flap's not open. I think she's probably got some cakes and other things. And there we go. And there's the door outside, and you can see the forest by their house there. Now, to get to Granny's cottage, the only way to go was through the deep, dark forest. But was she scared? I think I probably would be. Oh no! This Little Red Riding Hood wasn't. In fact, she wandered off the path to where the bluebells grew. Then suddenly a wolf leapt out and said, "How do you do?" Red Riding Hood said to the wolf, "I'm on my way to see my granny who is ill in bed." The wolf cried, "Dearie me!" He asked, "Where does your granny live?" She pointed and he smiled. "It's time that I was on my way," he said. "Goodbye, my child." And then this little flap. Rabbits under this flap. Oh, a little owl. Lots of woodland creatures. The wolf had got an evil plan to eat Red Riding Hood, and so he raced to Granny's house as quickly as he could. He jumped in through a window, snatched the cap off Granny's head, shoved her in a wardrobe and leapt into her bed. Oh, poor Granny! When Red Riding Hood came in, she couldn't help but stare. "Goodness, Gran, you do look strange. You've grown a lot of hair. And your eyes, they look so big. They've changed from blue to black." "All the better to see you with," the cunning wolf growled back. Oh, there's all Grandma's underwear in there. And in this one here, I think we've got a broken flap there. Some toffees in the cupboard. Red Riding Hood said, "Poor old Gran, your throat must be really, really sore, for you sound as bad as that. You're not yourself for sure. Your ears are grown as well." She gasped, "I wonder why." "All the better to hear you with," came the hoarse reply. Oh, it's got lots of games at the bottom of my bed. And in here, what's in this flap? Oh, little cuckoo in the cuckoo clock. "Come closer, dearest," grinned the wolf, "and give your gran a kiss." "You never," squeaked Red Riding Hood, "had teeth as big as this." "All the better to eat you with," the wolf roared with all his might. He threw aside the duvet. He tried to take a bite. Oh my gosh, I think she's suddenly realised who he is. Oh my goodness me. Round and round the room they ran. He pounced and seized her cape. Poor Red Riding Hood was trapped. The wolf snarled, "There's no escape." He was just about to eat her when her dad came bursting in. He'd been chopping logs for the firewood when he heard the frightful din. There he is. The wolf looked at the big sharp axe and shot out of the door, and who knows what became of him, for he was seen no more. When they found Gran in the wardrobe, she said, "Don't you agree Red Riding Hood needs glasses if she thought the wolf was me?" She's having a chuckle. I think I agree with Grandma. I think you probably would recognise that a wolf was your grandma instead, wouldn't you? I hope you enjoyed that version of the Little Red Riding Hood. I think I might be reading another version to you later in the week to help us with our writing, to get into our imagination and our feelings zone. We're going to use our Fantastics lenses to help us come up with some brilliant writing. Hope you enjoyed the story. See you soon.